How the Air India plane came crashing to Earth. In the blue skies above western India, flight AI-171 was struggling to gain altitude. The London-bound plane had barely left the runway at Ahmedabad Airport before it was careening back to Earth. In a video, the aircraft is seen slowly sinking behind residential buildings, before a huge fireball blasts upward. Add feedback. Only one of the 242 people on board the Air India flight survived, according to the airline. In addition to those on board, people on the ground were killed when the plane crashed into the BJ Medical College and Hospital hostel. In total, at least 290 people are dead, a senior doctor at the Ahmedabad Civil Hospital told CNN. A CNN analysis geolocating multiple social media videos and examining flight tracking data shows how the deadly incident unfolded. Here's what we know. 1:39 p.m., takeoff. The Air India flight, AI-171, took off from Ahmedabad Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport in India's western state of Gujarat. The Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner was headed to London Gatwick, and scheduled to land at 6:25 p.m. local time, 1:25 p.m. Eastern Time. Air India said 242 passengers and crew members were on board. That included 169 Indian nationals, 53 Britons, 7 Portuguese, and 1 Canadian. Due to Britain's large Indian diaspora, many of those on board may have been returning home after visiting family in India, or traveling to Britain to visit family there. Flight Radar 24, a flight tracking site, said the plane used the full length of the 11,499 feet long runway 23 at the Ahmedabad airport in its takeoff. The flight took off at 1:39 p.m. for 09 a.m. Eastern Time, and was due to land around 9 hours later. Seconds later, Mayday. Data from Flight Radar 24 shows the plane leaving the airport, before, suddenly, the tracking stops. The aircraft had reached an altitude of 625 feet, 190 meters, when its signal was lost, the tracker said. Flight Tracker 24 data said it began to plunge down to Earth at a speed of about 475 feet per minute. Realizing that something was wrong, staff on the plane gave a mayday call to Air Traffic Control, ATC, Indian Civil Aviation Authorities said. That call came less than a minute after takeoff. Crash landing. In a video shared on social media by a person just under 200 meters, 655 feet, from the airport perimeter, the plane is seen struggling to stay aloft. As the plane gets closer to the ground, its tail begins to sag more deeply beneath its nose. The aircraft gets farther and farther from the person filming, before it disappears below apartment buildings. A huge red fireball then shoots into the sky. Other videos, shot from different locations in the city, show massive plumes of black smoke. The plane that had just a minute ago been safely on the Ahmedabad runway had now gone up in flames, just under a mile from the airport. The wreckage. Shocking images showed the plane's tail lodged in a concrete building. Officials said the bulk of the plane had crashed into a